Nearly 2 months to the day after the regular season began up here in the last frontier, now it comes to an end. The Mat-Su Miners and the Chugiak Eagle River Chinooks, who played in the first game of this summer 2024 season down in Chugiak back on June 6th, now nearly 2 months later, will play a doubleheader to round out regular season action on the top of the world. Well, you're not able to process it all while it's happening. And that's a lazy fly ball into center field. Riker Scow giving chase, and he will make the grab. Jaden Hill, 1 pitch, 1 out, and that will do it. Timmerman strands 2 in scoring position, and the Chinooks squander an opportunity to jump out to an early lead. Hit well out to right center field. Scow and Strohmeyer going back. That's going to be over. Both of their heads roll all the way to the wall. Riker Scow has it. Rounding third, coming in to score is Jacob Hayes, trying for a triple. Keaton Laidley is, and he will get there without a throw. An RBI triple off of Eduardo Mendoza gives the Chinooks their first lead of the game, 1-0 the score. See how long Nolan Livesey lasts. That's into right center field off the bat of Dagan Hart. It'll be an easy grab for McCausland. He throws home, trying to get the out there, but it will be in vain. In to score is Keaton Laidley, tagging on that sacrifice fly. 2-0 now, the Chinooks lead. Miners do indeed have a multi-run comeback attempt on their hands once this 4th inning comes to a close. Here at Herman Brothers earlier this season, that's a high fly ball out to left field. This could be out of here. The left fielder turning around, and that indeed is gone. Brandon Durand continues to own the Chugiak Eagle River Chinooks. His 4th home run of the season cuts the Chugiak lead in half. Critical juncture, runner goes. That ball is outside, and it gets away from Durand. So the run number 3 does come in to score. All the way around to third now is Jaden Hill, taking advantage of that miscue. That took a really bad hop directly between the dirt and the glove of Durand, which caused it to jump way up into the air. Nothing he could have done about that. 3-0 your score. Chinooks in front, and Hill to escape the inning, the 2-2. Lined into left field, that's going to drop down for a base hit. Kellen Strohmeyer fields it, but a run comes in to score. A 2-out RBI single gives Jaden Hill a ride home, and the lead now 4-1. Wing. But instead, he will hit a ball into center field. The hit train continues for Mat-Su. Cochran will not try to score, but he will settle for the bases loaded and nobody out. The bottom of the order doing its job. Cochran, Vaughn, and Scow now all aboard with Chase Wilcox, who could win the game with one swing of his bat. In the ABL, some would say the most clutch hitter. That's off the end of the bat. Could be trouble. Throw home for 1. They will get the force out there. Ryan Cochran, that's hit right at the third baseman, throwing home again for the force out onto first. Again will not be in time, but 2 straight nearly identical balls. That time it was Strohmeyer reaching on a fielder's choice, and just like that, what was once a golden opportunity now down to the wire with Kyle McCausland, 0 for 3 today, has a chance to be the hero. Kyle has a walk-off home run already this season, but he'll swing and a miss right here. Down he goes. Gavin Alvetti and the Chinooks fired up. They live to play for one more day. It comes down to a final game of the regular season for them, as they are now 1 win away from potentially clinching a trip to the top of the world playoffs. We're back for round 2. One more game in the regular season, win or lose, for the Mat-Su Miners before the postseason gets underway. Charlie Fellows, Aidan Dolinsky as for game 1, back behind the microphones, bringing you this action here at Herman Brothers Field. The 1-0 from Camacho on the ground to second, fielded by Bisaccia, on to second for 1, on to first in time to turn a double play. The Miners get a twin killing to get out of the first inning with no damage, and they face the minimum to start. If you could consider a bullpen catcher a catcher, is currently pitching for Mat-Su. That's a line shot past the glove of the third baseman and into shallow left field. 1 run comes in. Here comes Strohmeyer. He will score with ease. Into second base, and that throw goes past the second baseman. Durand's not going to try his luck, though. A double sliding in for Durand. That one went off the glove of the third baseman, and it completely died on that outfield grass. It just stopped rolling, and that was a perfect storm for Mat-Su. A 2-run single for Brandon Durand. He gets to second on that error. The Miners take the lead. Now a 2-0 pitch on its way, and that's into right field, past the diving glove of the second baseman, into right field for a base hit. Rounding third, coming to score is Brandon Durand, the speed on full display, and the Miners get run number 3 on a 2-out RBI hit. Riker Scow continues to deliver. The 1-2 swing and a miss. There it is. Strikeout number 1 for Pedro. And that ends inning number 5. A wonderful outing in his debut here at Herman Brothers Field. Camacho, 5 innings, 0 earned runs, 1 strikeout, 4 walks, and just 3 hits allowed. If that is indeed the last we see of him, a wonderful outing it was. It's got him all the way to second. 1-0 is high and deep to left field. Going back on it is Brady Groves, and he will watch that go. Brandon Durant, his 2nd home run of the day, 4th of the season against the Shugiak Eagle River Chinooks. And do his buddy Pedro Camacho a big favor. The 2-1 swing at a high pitch. That's going to be taken solo by Chase Wilcox. A ground out by Orion Medeiros. And the Chinooks strand the bases loaded. Medeiros was the tying run after the end of this game, which could be right now. Payoff pitch from McCausland on the ground to short. Here's Cochran throwing on to first. The Miners win. Kyle McCausland locks down the save and eliminates the Shugiak Eagle River Chinooks by a final score of 4-2. It was a little bit more hairy than it might have, the Miners fans at least might have liked in the end, but Mat-Su pulls out the win, and that will conclude their regular season here in the summer of 2024.